Hello everyone, my name is Connor Hoffman, and today I'm bringing you my first ever Minecraft Let's Play. There's a lot to show you, so let's get started. Welcome to my world. Oh, where'd he go? Hey, come here. Don't go over there. And that is how you do it. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Oh my god. Such peaceful music. That worked much better than I expected it to. Let's start with a tour. Hello everyone, we're back. That is where we just killed the Wither. This here's my first ever starter base, but this isn't important. We don't need to look at this. This isn't even cool. That's where I first started out, by the way. I don't need this base anymore. Never visit it again. This is where the magic happens. This is what we're here to see. It's just a short hop, skip, and a swim away. Ignore the Enderman damage. And this is the place my world gets its name from. My world's name is Luna Plateau. And this is said plateau. Isn't it just beautiful? Who could ask for a better starter base? It's not a starter base, it's my main base now. Seeing as it's about to get dark, I'm going to show you around. And while we're at it, I'll take a nap. This is a wheat farm. This guy, he doesn't like to work at all. As you can see, this stuff has been grown for ages. He doesn't even touch it. So ignoring him, this is my main base. Double doors. And this is my small storage room. It contains a little bit of everything just for crafting. It's separated into categories. Ender chest. Music discs. Potions. Food, natural objects, and blocks, and materials. There's all my valuables in case you're interested. Here we have a furnace set up with lots and lots of coal storage, and these two chests here are for refilling. I'll throw in extra coal here and it'll go into the back of the furnaces using hoppers And if there's any leftovers, it will fall into this chest. Speaking of sleeping, since it's getting dark, let's take a nap, shall we? Hidden painting door with a little sleeping quarters inside. And back here we have a tree farm. Simple little tree farm, and we have exits to either side, so we can go behind the plateau. There's the glass roof and Mount Creeper Moor. Or just a creeper face on the side of the mountain. This switch will cause water to flow out over the tops of this grass, so when you cut down all the trees, the saplings will get collected in this hopper and chest. There's stuff from it up here. There's a little staircase to get to the top, and this is where I keep all my animals, all my pets. This is the very top of my base. As you can see, there's a skylight going all the way down and all the way up through the middle. Here's my trophies and my favorite pets. Gerald the chicken has made it into my world. Say hi, Gerald. Go on, say hi. Good boy, Gerald. This is the grave of my once awesome dog named Doorstop. He mysteriously disappeared 2 years ago. Hasn't been seen since. And then there's the dragon egg, another bed, and then wither skulls and circle stone bricks. These aren't crafted, by the way. These are from an actual jungle temple. And here we have a balcony that can look over the mountain, the world here. I have pens for animals, pigs, sheep, cows, horses, you name it. Right there is my mob system, and we'll get to that later. But just a hint, that big brown square, that wooden square on the top of my mountain, on the top of Luna Plateau, is the mob system. This here we have some melon and pumpkin farms. Very simple. Let's just harvest them real quick. A simple carrot and potato farm. All with functionality, of course. Missing a pumpkin. Come here. Yeah. The netherwort's probably grown, so I'll show you the functionality with this farm, which is the exact same thing as the other one, only with netherwort. Just press the button and water washes over. Very simple. And you just replant. Simple enchanting and repairing room. Not much to say here. Got some chests for some extra storage. Here is my brewing station. Also very simple. You can brew a ton of potions very quickly. Yeah. Don't need to go back up. And we're back in the main room. That's the incinerator, by the way, which you saw working earlier. Now, for how long I've had this world, since beta 1.2, actually, you'd think I'd have way more stuff to store. Well, you'd be right. secret staircase. Got a very elegant stairway down, and voila. Bulk storage. Item frames will basically tell you what's in each one, and for things like materials, which you're bound to have a ton of, I have storage that even goes all the way down there. So, yeah. Lots of stuff to do. Down here. Very cool piston door that I designed. I'm sure someone else had designed something similar to that, but I digress. It took me a week to build that, and I didn't use any tutorials. Another portal, very obviously. And here's the redstone for that door. Very complicated down here. I'm not going to explain how any of this redstone works, because that by itself is its own video. So yeah, and then I have this minecart system here. Up will bring me to the other base under there, over that way. And down will bring me to a zombie spawner that I have tricked out. So, let's ride the minecart to the noob cave. Here we are at the noob cave. I have a simple chicken farm here with dispensers. It's all full at the moment. Basically, it would flip this lever and spawn a whole bunch of chickens down there. Up here is where the other chickens are located, and as you can tell, this building here isn't yet complete. Saving that for the Let's Play. This is where the children, the chicken, are. Very loud, so I will not spend too much time up here. That's about the only thing in this area, except for this stuff over here. This is a automatic fishing farm, which is a design by Panda from the Zip Crowd. You can check out their stuff if you want to see how that works. And then this is a cobblestone generator. Very simple cobblestone generator, I might add. And then, yeah, just mine the cobblestone. Down here is a skeleton spawner, which I have tricked out. That will toggle the lights, and the skeletons will spawn and come forth. And come down here. I have health potions for large amounts, and crusher system here, which will kill them all with one punch. I'd close that if this spawner wasn't turned off. And then this pressure plate here causes the items to flow towards me. Yep. And then got storage for bows and stuff. Incinerator, snow generator, which doesn't really work anymore. And then that goes down to my mine shaft. My strip mine. And that's about it for the noob cave. This is where the story behind this place is. This whole area back here was a cave with a spawner in it, and that's where I basically spent the whole first half of my stay in this world, in this cave, building everything out of cobblestone with a grass floor and in the noob days, so that's why it's called the noob cave. Let's take a ride back, and I will flip the track. I am in the latest snapshot, by the way, and it basically broke my minecart track. So, let's flip it down to go to the zombie spawner. This way is more broken. And I'll head on down. Sorry for that lag there. Simple minecart tunnel. Nothing special. Got a glass window here, and then there's the ravine back there. And here's the zombie spawner, which I have tricked out. It's also a villager curing place and an XP farm and everything. And this guy is the last guy I cured. Let's just send him to the village. Sorry about that little jump cut there, I had an interruption. This is just a little room here for extra storage and ravine access. There's the tunnel from the outside. And button. Now, this is how the zombie spawner works. I can basically separate a zombie out from the stream of zombies, and they will line up to get cured in here. Of course, this guy's not a zombie villager, so he will not be curable, so I'm just gonna murder him. And the zombies that go this way, attracted to the villager, will eventually float up here where I can punch them. There they are. Now I can punch them each individually, or press a button and have them killed with lava. So that's always fun. Now I mentioned a village. Let's just take a little ride down a water slide for a bit. I'll see ya at the end of the tunnel. We caught up to our friend here. He's taken his sweet time to go down this water stream, but as you can see, the end is near. Literally. It'll take just another moment, and we both will be able to swim up to our village and meet the other hundreds of villagers that I've sent down here. And up we go. You can do it. I believe in you. Sorry if this is dark for YouTube, but it'll only take a second. And we can already hear the iron golems. And da-da-da-da. Here we are. In glitchy half-slab town. That's from the snapshots. Hopefully that'll go away in the new patch. And here he comes. He's free. And now he will run to one of the many houses. Or attempt to. So this village, if you can't already tell, is based off Takoro from the Bionicle series. I tried my best to reflect its style, and the village itself isn't really that done yet. I want to build a big castle thing here, but as you can tell from the large amount of iron golems roaming the plains, this is a very populated village. There's that lighting glitch up there that annoys me so much. That didn't fix it, but yeah. There's a lot of iron golems. So let's just have a quick run around the village. I'm not gonna look in every house or anything, but yep. There's the beacon back there, which you can see from a distance. Huh. That's interesting. They never usually occupied this area. But yeah, and there's this main wall over here that you can hop up onto through there and overlook the village. There's the base back there. And that's the place we just came from, the noob cave over there. Here's an overlook of the whole village. As you can see, everything's dark around the outside, but the wall protects the village very, very well. If I do say so myself. And then here we have a man-made lake that I made. The lake itself was actually one of those big gravel lakes that are all dried up from early alpha beta generation, but I just filled it with water. And here's what it looks like from the outside. This wall basically extends around the whole place, and yeah. So it looks like we're going to get a bit of action in this world tour. Or not. There we go. Sun's coming up anyway. Let's be on my way. That would have been real embarrassing, and oh my gosh. You're dead. Both of you. If you can't already tell, I hate Enderman. So we have no surprises. Here's an automatic sugarcane farm I built. Basically, are we going to see it trigger? Apparently not. Basically, about every 30 seconds to a minute, this thing will harvest any sugarcane that have grown, and the water will flow it down into these hoppers and collect it. This thing will turn off the auto harvest in case you'd want a manual harvest, but that's a waste of time. And then we have pig pen, cow pen, sheep pen, all kinds of pens. Here's my beacon, my first beacon I created in this world, and from the first wither I killed in this world, actually. So that was a long time ago, though. The wither you witnessed me killing at the beginning of the episode was the second wither I've ever killed in this world, and there will be many more to come, considering I have like 9 to like 11 more wither skeleton heads. Here's the mob system, and it's got tons of functions. This here will automatically cause mobs to fall down, but apparently none have spawned yet, so here I have armor storage from the many mobs I've killed in this thing. This is a perfect opportunity, though, to show off the mob system upstairs. Since there are no mobs spawning, I have to run up there and cause them to spawn with my body. That sounded weird, but it's true. And it'll also let me show this off. Hopefully it'll work while recording. I was having trouble with fraps running earlier, but this is a piston elevator. Huh. Not even a hitch. It'll work both ways, actually. Yep, there was the lag spike, but yeah. Should work again, hopefully. No! I'll be right back. We're back. Just had to fix my piston elevator because you have to dig your way out if you ever get stuck in it like that. But yeah, here's the skylight I was talking about earlier, just on the very top, and a very, I'd say, pretty looking structure here for the top, but yes, this big wooden box. This is the mob system, and if we head inside, you will see some mobs getting processed, and when the auto demand triggers, that's not a real creeper. If the auto demand triggers, I think it was off. But yeah, this is the mob system. It's a big dark room with a bunch of triangular spawning pads, and then every time the note block downstairs dings, it will pistons will release water and flush all the mobs off the pad. This is a modified design of Monkey Farm's Mobs on Demand spawner, which I customized and made compatible with spiders by adding a spider separator to the bottom that will kill all spiders and turn them into string, or collect their string. And as you can see, this is the top of the spawner. When I stand up here, the mob spawner gets extremely good rates because every cave, even though I've lit up most of them, is out of range for mobs to spawn. So every mob in the caves are despawned, and the only place they can really spawn is up here during the day. Turning off clouds real quick. During the day, the only places they can spawn while I'm standing up here are inside the spawner. So yeah, this here's the symbol for my world. The half moon symbol for Luna Plateau. And naturally, with my great sense of aesthetics from being a Lego builder, I say somewhat sarcastically, I don't actually think this is that beautiful. So, what am I gonna do to finish this? By this, I mean the wooden box I'm standing on right now. It's very ugly, and I don't like the way it looks right now. But soon it will be very beautiful, because I'm going to build this on top of it. You should be looking at, right now, a screenshot of the top half of the clock tower I'm going to make out of this giant wooden box. And that clock tower is exactly the right height when placed on this wooden platform I'm standing on to make it to the world height. And here are the materials I've already gathered to build it. So hopefully next episode we'll see a time-lapse or something of that top half being built, so we don't have to look at this eyesore any longer. And I'm really looking forward to that, because I've been waiting so long to do this Let's Play, and I've been waiting to do that in the Let's Play, so should be fun. And other than the Nether and the End, that's about it for my world. So I'll just run across the top of the plateau real quick and show off the other one, the second plateau. You could hear the chicken farm right there. I'm on top of the noob cave right now, or on top of the half of the noob cave, the half of the plateau that the noob cave is under. Oh, and by the way, that glass track there, that's from the minecart system. So yeah, this is the other plateau. Still deciding what to build there. I kind of want to build like either a natural or a very ornate bridge that will connect the two plateaus right here. And I want to build some kind of hanging house underneath that plateau there. Over there's the man-made lake, and that's Luna Lake, as I like to call it. This lake is natural, whereas the other one is not. And I have them connected with a tiny little stream over here, which I'll show real quick. Ta-da! Very nice. So, let's show off the Nether real quick, and that'll be it for the world tour. Alright everyone, we're back. I just made my first fatal mistake in recording, and recorded the entire end of this video with my mic muted. So, hopefully, I will learn my lesson from now on. But, as you can see, we're not going to the Nether right now. I forgot to show off my mob system XP farm processor, whatever you want to call it. Basically, it's a thing which kills mobs in a lot of different ways. So, I have two levers here. This thing uses a slow timer to automatically turn on and off the auto demand. To turn on and off this lever, which isn't actually being flipped, but yeah, this is a manual version of that. This will just, about after every 2-3 minutes maybe, it'll sound a note block and cause the mobs to fall, just like that. And as you can see, well, as you just saw, oh, there's some string from the spiders coming down. There's a creeper. I just picked up some string. Yeah. Whole bunch of mobs fall down this thing. With the flick of this lever, you can turn it to XP mode, and this glowstone is at the perfect height, so that mobs will be a one-hit kill. This strength beacon here assures that any armored mobs with feather falling or zombies, which usually take 2 punches to hit at 1 heart, will all die in 1 hit as well. And it's strength 2, so if a witch falls down, they will have like half of their health left, but you can still punch them to death. You don't need to draw your sword or anything. So yeah, that's that. Down here you can see there's a bunch of hoppers with tripwires. That is how this thing is fully automatic. Even witches and feather falling mobs, like zombies and skeletons, baby zombies with feather falling boots, and chicken jockeys are all processed in this one little machine. That tripwire there is the theme behind it all. After it's held down for a long time, for a long enough time, that crusher will activate and close these fence gates and those blocks down there. The fence gates close to keep these guys from wreaking havoc on my world. And as you will see here in an example fairly soon, auto-crushed. This here is a throwaway chest for any mob drops you might want to pick up in case you don't want to have to keep flipping this lever to throw mob drops down into the Nether. And yeah, that's about it. I also have storage for the armors and weapons that are rare drops from the many mobs that fall down. But now we will move on to the Nether and finish up the video, because it is dragging on for a long time. So yeah, to the Nether we go. Here you will see where the mob drops arrive in the Nether, in this chest. And as you can see, there are chickens in here, which means these guys do get processed by the system. So yeah, this is the arrival portal where all the mob drops come. This is the way you'd take to get back to the main base. Over here you have another portal that'll lead you to the one on top of my starter home. Down here is a long tunnel that'll take you to a witch spawner I once found, and this tunnel will take you to my sand quarry. Basically a desert where I will mine sand eventually. I haven't mined anything out of it yet, but ooh, we have a friend. Ooh, lag spike. Awesome. Up this staircase and following these nether brick obelisks will take you to my wither skeleton hunting grounds. Basically a really big nether fortress over a large lava lake that I am blowing up all the netherrack around. I will show that in a later video, most likely, but not today because there is a lot, like I said earlier, there's a lot to show. I'm getting a lot of lag. And this portal will take you to the stronghold where I have my end portal already set up and everything. So, oh hello. Thank you for your contribution to society. As you can see, the silverfish spawner is still standing. One of my proudest achievements. So, we will drop down to the end, and as suitable for its name, we will end the video here. So, down here is where I have started building an Enderman farm, but have not yet successfully built a functional one. With the addition of Endermites, this will be a lot easier and cheaper. Oh, Enderman. Why you so derpy? Anyway. Other than that, there's really nothing else built in the end. Dragon egg is gone. In my house, as you've seen. And we are back at the mob system. So, if you liked the video and you want to see more, please leave a like and a comment telling me what you think. I am really looking forward to see how my viewers will take this new type of content. Oh, fraps. Aren't you wonderful? Let's just stand here for a little while and talk while everything renders in. So, if you like it, please tell me what you think. I will be very eager to hear your comments, and I will respond to anyone that asks a question. And yeah, that's about it. So, like I said, leave your support. It is always appreciated. And thanks for watching. Remember, do the dishes.